Next up,
Constructing Advanced Building. Welcome, Cadet. This training mission will teach you how to build a more advanced Rock Raider buildings. Okay, Cadet. This training mission will teach you more about base building and show you how to construct a more advanced building. Here is the base that you built before. It has a level 1 tool store, a level 1 teleport pad, and a level 1 power station. With these in place, you can construct the next building, the support station. First, you will need to tell your Rock Raiders to collect some more energy crystals and ore. Click on the wall near the arrow. Now click on the flashing drill wall icon. One of your Rock Raiders will go and drill the wall.
now some of the more studious or maybe nitpicky viewers might notice that we are actually lacking an energy crystal. Somebody must have stolen it in the meantime.
When enough energy crystals and ore have been collected, you can start to construct a support station.
Which means it's time to either fast forward or cut it out entirely again. And for me, it's time to read again. Oh, we're done.
Click on the flashing Go to Buildings menu icon. Click on the flashing Support Station icon. Click on the ground near the arrow to place the support station. Your Rock Raiders will carry over the materials needed to construct a support station.
In my defense of being too late, you need 15 ore to construct it, and we only had 14 in the bank at the time. But anyway, the support station is a very important building. It's something that in many missions in the future we will need to rush, because it provides air for our Rock Raiders. This O2 meter in some missions is going to decrease. It's going to decrease faster the more Rock Raiders we have. And yeah, if the oxygen is at 0, we will have to teleport everybody up and the mission is lost. But the support station, each one of them can provide enough air for 10 Rock Raiders to be working non-stop for us.
The power paths have lost their blue glow and your teleport pad and support station are flashing no power signals. This means that you have used the energy crystals that were powering the building. You must find some more energy crystals to replace the ones you used. First, you need to tell a Rock Raider to drill a wall. Click on the wall near the arrow to select it. Now click on the flashing drill wall icon. A Rock Raider will go and drill the wall.
Also, I never noticed before, but it seems we have a lot more Rock Raiders than the 5 we were used to before. Without a support station, because a support station also increases...
Well done! You found 6 energy crystals. That's enough to power your building and to construct another building. To construct the most advanced buildings, you need to upgrade the support station.
As I was saying... oh, I completely lost my train of thought there. Oh yeah, at base, you can teleport down 9 Rock Raiders, and that amount increases by 10 every time you build a support station. Which also means that if you were to queue up infinite amounts of Rock Raiders in theory, I think you can never queue up more than 9, you will simply end up with more Rock Raiders than you can sustain, which means that it's important to note that once you are building your support station, you can only teleport down 1 additional Rock Raider. As for a sound you're hearing, we'll see that in the future what that is. Now notice it's powered and we can teleport down more Rock Raiders in theory. I think we're just waiting on 1 more ore. Yes.
Click on the support station to select it.
There, that's the sound. Something to know about the power station. Normally your Rock Raiders deposit energy crystals at the tool store, but once a power station exists, they will go there to place the energy crystals instead. All of this it's the same. It does not matter where they deposit it, but I guess it's there for flair.
Now click on the upgrade building icon. This will upgrade your support station to level 1. Now that you have a level 1 support station, you can construct a super teleport or mining laser. Let's start with a super teleport. You don't have enough power paths to be able to place any more buildings, so you need to build another one. Click on the ground near the arrow. Now click on the flashing Build Power Path icon. Your Rock Raiders will carry over the ore needed to build the power path.
Also, there's one more thing that you can do. As you can see, your rock raiders are eating sandwiches. This is related to, I hit space here to see their orders, their health bars, and their stamina. The stamina, I think, is there simply to, well, I'm not entirely sure why this game mechanic exists, but they have to replenish their stamina at some point, or they will simply put down whatever they were carrying, breathe for a couple of moments, and then pick it up again. And when that stamina bar is really, really low, it's painful.
Now you have another power path, you can construct another building. Click on the flashing Go to Buildings menu icon. Now click on the flashing Super Teleport icon. Click on the ground near the arrow to place the Super Teleport next to the new power path. Your rock raiders will carry the materials needed to the building site. The Super Teleport is much larger than the teleport pad, and it lets you transport the biggest vehicles such as the loader dozer and the granite grinder.
Yes, that's the purpose of the Super Teleport. And it is also a building that I may or may not be trying to rush in some missions, simply because, I'm gonna be honest, the loader dozer and the granite grinder are both absolutely amazing vehicles. We will get to use the granite grinder in... Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm mistaken. The granite grinder is the small one. I don't really see much purpose teleporting that one down. What we want is the chrome crusher. We will get to play around with that for just a bit in the tutorials as well. I think it might even be the next tutorial, right after this one. So where's the last bit of ore? Is it still way out there? That looks like a bit more time acceleration. There we go.
The other building that requires a level 1 support station is the mining laser. Let's construct it now. First, click on the flashing Go to Buildings menu icon. Now click on the flashing mining laser icon. You can place the mining laser next to a power path, so click on the ground near the arrow. Your rock raider will collect ore and energy crystals from the tool store. You don't have enough, so you need to tell a rock raider to drill another wall. This seems to be the last wall that your rock raiders can drill. Let's hope there will be enough ore and energy crystals here to finish the mining laser. Click on the wall near the arrow so you can drill it and find out. Now click on the flashing drill wall icon. One of your rock raiders will drill the wall, and then you'll see if you have enough to finish constructing the mining laser.
Now the suspense is killing me. Will the tutorial mission screw us over entirely by not allowing us to finish it? Place your bets now. We will know in a second. For a couple of seconds.
Good! That should be more than enough to finish the mining laser. Let's wait and watch your rock raiders carry the ore and energy crystals over.
As far as mining lasers go, they are, at least in my humble opinion, mostly useless. Because there's a specific, should we say, a specific mechanic to mining with lasers that is not mentioned here in any way, and that is it actually consumes energy crystal energy. Unlike buildings, which need an energy crystal to be powered, at least everything beyond the tool store has neither a bonus to it when it's powered, nor does it require power for anything as far as I know. But the mining lasers and mining lasers on vehicles as well, they all require energy crystals to be not spent, but they need to be expended. There is in some missions a way to recharge them, but honestly, if you're not in a mission like that, I don't think you should be mining with lasers. And if you are in a mission with that, usually mining lasers are mining so ridiculously slow that there's not really much purpose in doing that. In my opinion, it's just faster to tell a rock raider or a vehicle to drill that wall. And it's just not worth it, in my opinion. Not even building it, because that also takes a lot of time.
Well done, Cadet. You've now finished all of the building training missions. Excellent work, Cadet. You now know how to construct the most advanced buildings.
Second to final mission, down here.
Drilling with vehicle. Welcome back, Cadet. Are you ready for your next mission? Today you will learn about using some of the Rock Raider vehicles. Begin by clicking on your Rock Raider to select him. Now click on the cavern wall in front of him. It is made of dirt. Now your Rock Raider will go and drill the wall. Do you notice the shortcut? By selecting your Rock Raider first, then clicking directly on the wall, you didn't have to click the drill wall icon. The next wall is also made of dirt, but this time we will use a small digger to drill through it. Click on the small digger. Now click on the flashing Get Driver icon. This sends a message from Rock Raider HQ for a driver to get into this vehicle. Because there are no drivers here, your Rock Raider automatically goes to be trained at the support station.
I'm just noticing how this base is totally illegal. No teleport pad, no built power paths, and still a support station and a power station.
Once he has been trained, your Rock Raider will get into the small digger. Now that the small digger has a driver, we can continue to drill the rock. First, select the small digger by clicking on it. Now click on the dirt wall of the cavern in front of the small digger. Once again, by clicking on the small digger first and then clicking directly on the wall, you did not have to click the drill wall icon. You should also notice that it didn't take as long as it did before. This is because the small digger is better at drilling than a Rock Raider. Next, we will use the granite grinder to drill through another cavern wall. The granite grinder is an advanced vehicle with powerful drilling capabilities. First, we need to get our Rock Raider to move from the small digger into the granite grinder. Click on the small digger. Now click on the flashing Get Out of Vehicle icon. Your Rock Raider will get out of the vehicle. Select the granite grinder by clicking on it. Now click on the flashing Get Driver icon. Our Rock Raider will quickly get into the vehicle and get ready to drill the next cave wall. Click on the granite grinder to select it.
Okay. Didn't entirely work. I think I cut him off there for a bit.
Now click on the dirt wall of the cavern in front of the granite grinder. The granite grinder makes hard work of drilling through the wall, and you should have noticed that it took even less time than the small digger. Look what you found! It's the Chrome Crusher! This Rock Raider vehicle is one of the most powerful that you can have, and it can drill through everything except solid rock. Once again, we need to move our Rock Raider from one vehicle to another. Click on the granite grinder.
As a small note, every single vehicle can drill through hard rock, and nothing can drill through solid rock. However, the Chrome Crusher, in my opinion, is the only vehicle that I know of that drills through hard rock in any decent time frame. I think this small digger here needs like what, 3, 4, 5 minutes or something like that until it's drilled through a tiny bit of hard rock. It's really, really, really terrible.
Now click on the flashing Get Out of Vehicle icon. Your Rock Raider will get out of the vehicle.
Really terrible at drilling through hard rock. For everything else, the small digger is actually pretty useful because it's just so much faster and doesn't care about trouble.
Select the Chrome Crusher by clicking on it. Now click on the flashing Get Driver icon. Once our Rock Raider has taken control, we'll be ready to drill that final cave wall. Click on the Chrome Crusher to select it. Now click on the dirt wall of the cavern in front of the Chrome Crusher. Although the Chrome Crusher is slow to move about, it is a very powerful drilling machine and easily drills even the toughest rock.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Congratulations, Cadet. That concludes your final drilling training mission. You are well on the way to becoming a Rock Raider.